And we're on the internet.
Hello.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Playconomy. I'm Rhinosaurus Rex, joined, as always,
Bekahtron.
Hi. And every week, no, you're good. Every week we dive into games that are being built in Web3. We play a little bit, we have fun, and typically someone stomps on me with their video gaming prowess while Bekahtron makes fun of me for the internet, and my grandmother, who is definitely subscribed to my Twitch channel, can deal with. So I am joined today. We are joined by the team at Exxaverse. So today we'll see some cool things like actual gameplay and some like Unreal Engine 4 graphics and like stuff you don't normally hear when you're talking about Web3 and crypto gaming. So we're really excited. I'm joined by not only Near Yeti and his face, but also Near Yeti and his voice on two screens, and Examax, the well-known peanut head of the world.
That's
a potato. Sorry,
Yep.
Mr. Potato Head. Thank you guys for jumping in here. I guess Yeti, Examax, for the audience paying attention today, give us a little bit of a background on kind of your roles and I guess set the stage for Exxaverse as well.
Yeah, so Exxaverse is a play-to-earn game on Near Protocol. It is built in Unreal Engine 4 at the moment, and 2 players will enter the arena. You will bet a specific amount of our token, Exa, and if you kill your enemy, you win their token. That's a just general overview of the game. You guys will see it more in detail in a second. I am Near Yeti. I am the president of operations. I'm in charge of game development, and marketing and legal and tokenomics.
Definitely not enough things. You need more jobs for sure.
Yeah, that's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm Examax. I'm his co-founder, running the technology side. So basically just working with the smart contracts. Exactly. Yeah, big head. So working with like the smart contracts, working on our open source platform that we built, Neurlinker. It's on GitHub if you guys want to go check that out. It's what allows us to connect the blockchain to the game.
All right.
Well,
I
have a question before we get started. I'm a big lore person. Tell me the lore behind Exxaverse. Like, where are we? What's the world? Give me a little bit more info.
Oh, just the world.
Just world set for us for like 30 seconds.
All right. So essentially, we have 6 gladiator classes, and they are all these mech gladiators from different worlds. We have the assassin. We have the samurai. We have the tank. We have let's see. We've got the ape. We've got the dragon. We've just got all of these different worlds. So there's this one ultimate power, and he's going to every single planet, and he's basically saying, you need to build the most powerful mech you can. We're going to fight them in this arena. And if your mech is killed, your world is destroyed. That's just a brief overview of the lore behind Exxaverse.
No pressure.
So, like, not only do you lose your crypto earnings on the bet, you also destroy your entire planet in the process.
Yep, money is people's world, so.
Nice. Very cool.
Well, sounds like...
Yeah, so what we like to do here, skip right to desserts. We always like to jump right into gameplay, dig in, see how it goes, and then from there we can ask a ton of questions and kind of have fun from there. So I'm going to pull this up now. We're going to start off with some sounds, but they will be loud and in your face because this is an alpha. So, and also, I'm playing on a separate computer, so forgive me as I'm switching back and forth to a different mouse. I went to Target last night at 9 and picked up a Windows-based computer, so all you Target management employees that are listening right now, thank you for your wonderful 30-day return policy. It is going to work fantastic for this wonderful gaming entourage setup that we have here today. So I guess quickly walk us through. I'll start clicking through as we go, but let me know, like, what is the audience looking at right now? What are we doing?
Yeah, so right now we are in the process of perfecting everything for our public beta, which is releasing extremely soon. I'm not going to say a date right now.
Extremely soon.
I could say extremely, extremely, extremely. So what you're looking at right now is a version of the game from 2 weeks ago, because we're doing one large push for the public beta. So on this screen, you can see like this is the beginning of the UI. So on the bottom right, like our characters are not fully in this UI, and then the next screen we haven't implemented the UI in this version. But for the public beta, the UI will be absolutely complete. So if you click play and join
Bjorn the Block. He really, Bjorn Lothblock really wants that alpha. So if you happen to want to drop alpha, literally the people are asking. Just putting that out there. All right, so we'll jump into the next screen. We can join server 4. Is that the one?
Yep,
All right,
one.
Jumping in.
And then now you'll be able to see what I mean when I say that the UI has not been added to this screen.
This is me being blown away by the graphics of Unreal Engine 4 right now. Oh my goodness. But no, it's cool actually to see like that front loading page to this, like the level of like work that's gone into that process. It's actually kind of cool to kind of see behind the curtain a little bit.
I would recommend you play with the dragon and Flamebridge sword. So just
So all right, so we can let's walk through. So we have a couple different gladiators, right? The ape, the tank, the executioner, the assassin, the samurai, the dragon. I like the idea of a dragon. And then we have a lot of different weapons that we can choose from. So like
actually a lot more in the game that's coming out soon. So there are 31 weapons right now and 6 gladiator classes. Every gladiator class has different ultimate attacks, passive abilities, active abilities, and your gladiator weapon combo is the most important part of this game. Everything is an NFT. So your gladiator's an NFT, your weapon's an NFT, even the arenas themselves are NFTs. And we can get back into arena ownership later, which is our virtual real estate. But if you are playing as a dragon, you want to use a fire weapon. And the majority of fire weapons are not in this version, but if you scroll up, you'll see 3.
All right. Flamebird sword. I'm in. All right. Save loadout. And I see a challenger. Ready. Accept. All right. And here we are. Gameplay. And let me make sure... Ooh. Sound is on. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm using the wrong keyboard. All right, no wonder. All right, here we go. Whoa, flips.
Actual sound effects this time.
Way. All right. Oh.
Yeah. Wanted to play.
Yeah. Molten spear ready. Oh man, I feel like I'm getting absolutely rocked right now.
Yeah, you are.
On my live stream, you call me out that bad? Actually,
well,
thank you. I appreciate
you're playing with the person who created the game, so I'd be surprised if you win.
That would be an upset.
Oh, get out of here.
Mr. Yeti's an Imperial. Maybe he's foreshadowing what's going to happen.
Look out below. What's going on here? I guess, let me mute the screen now so it's not too loud. There we go.
So we have multiple arena events, and these are to make the matches more interesting. In the current game we are playing, there are 3 arena events. One is capture the flag, one's look below, and one of them you are basically running after a little mech goblin guy, and if you run into him, you get a bunch of bonuses. It's just to make gameplay more exciting. These little pylons out of the ground, eventually in the next version you run into them, they'll zap you. They're just to make games more engageable. If you look up at the sky real quick,
oh hey,
when you die in the final version, you will see your planet get destroyed right up there.
Hey, so that's the planet. Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. Whoo. I will say, like, looking at your character is really...
Okay, so capture the flag. If you don't get this, you're automatically losing.
What? No! Get back here, you! All right, I just got to run away now, right?
Oh. Wow, I'm shocked you're gonna have those pillars also electrocute people.
Yeah,
they're also game too.
They'll come out of the ground. So right now they're just out, but they actually attract.
Ah.
Cool. So you know what? I can go ahead and drop a little bit of alpha for that one guy. You guys
want.
Alpha.
We love that.
So we are very actively moving towards cross-chain, and we are exploring a bunch of options. But the vision is to essentially allow someone on one chain to fight someone else on another chain and have it so they don't even know that they're fighting across chains. And not only that, but have the assets be transferable across the chains as well. So if you are, for example, putting up some Exa against somebody else on another chain, that Exa will be transferred over to the other chain after losing.
And
Goodness.
you died.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I think I got a total of 5% of your HP down.
That's
wow.
you being generous, Ryan.
Wow. You know, sometimes you just gotta pad the resume a little bit.
I'm not going to kill you that bad next time.
All right. We'll play another round in just a second, but there's a lot to unpack from everything that you just said, XMax. So like, what does that mean? So I downloaded this game. So like, it's built on Nier currently, but talk through what you're like, how someone playing against another thing, like how do these kind of different chain parts interact with each other? I'm super curious.
Yeah, so there's two parts of it. You have fungible token and you have non-fungible token.
Right.
The fungible token we plan to IDO through Nier, and then we look to go ahead and look for bridging using wrapping. So like, for example, if you want to send from one chain to another, you have smart contracts on both chains. You burn one of the tokens on one chain and create another one on the other one. Just like a way to keep the one-to-one equivalent across chains. And there's some things for like inter-blockchain communications. We're looking at Cosmos. We're looking at a couple of different bridging technologies. Can't get into too many specifics with who we're talking to.
Yeah, okay.
But we're looking at a few, and we're trying to figure out the inter-blockchain communication aspect right now.
So the stuff that's recorded on the... Oh, you go for it, Becca.
Oh, I mean, I just have a question though. Are you, when you've done like your competitor analysis, are you guys the first people that are going to release a would you consider this like a AAA game quality experience on blockchain? Like, are you guys going to be the first to do this?
I think the AAA quality comes with time. So the characters were made by some of the same artists who made art for Dota 2, Kingdom Hearts, League of Legends. Our lead artist
worked for once or twice. Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Our lead artist did a lot of the character design for Call of Duty. So from an artwork standpoint, it is a AAA quality game. But for gameplay, it's going to take years of constantly updating and working on it until I would confidently say that we are a AAA quality game.
Yes, you corrected me there. But are you guys going to be the first? Because this is the first gameplay I've seen that is this close. That is going to have full integration with NFTs and some kind of reward system. So
I think that the key here is that the game is simple at nature. It's an arena game. The game we're releasing right now. There's not this whole open world. There's not all these different components. There's not many NPCs. So, our time to market is very quick in comparison to a lot of these other games who might be releasing a AAA quality game in 2-3 years.
Yeah, I'll come in and echo that as well, actually. I think another huge point to our development process is that we're really following agile methodologies. So during this process, we're going to plan on just very quickly getting user feedback and implementing it very quickly, very live. We want to make this a fun game before it's a play-to-earn game. So,
I got one piece of feedback is when I am playing the game, do not match me with anyone that has created the game when I'm actually betting money live. Is like one quick piece of feedback just from the first gameplay. And why don't we, while we're asking questions and talking, why don't we pull this back up and play in the background, because I think this is really fun. I'm going to change my loadout real quick. And I know I'm supposed to go flame, but I'm going to go Scorching Axe this time around.
Why not?
All right.
All right. Good luck. I'm playing with my best duo.
So I guess one question for you guys: why Nier?
I could actually answer that. So when I first got into blockchain, I started with Solana, and I was just doing some Metaplex mints. Love Solana, nothing against it, but it was starting to have some TPS issues due to its scalability. And it just because it got a massive amount of traffic, TPS started having some issues. So I started looking at the potential solutions, and Near is, from my understanding, has some of the best sharding technology available in like their blockchain core. So it just seemed like it had the best tech, and I truly believe that the sharding tech will work as intended and allow for the scalability.
That's epic.
Yeah.
Long-winded answer.
So
I have a
yeah.
question.
So go for it.
I have another question. Sorry, Ryan.
No,
So
go.
is this either of your both of your first times building a game? I mean, I know you're Anon, but have you guys worked on games before? You have obviously some incredible artistic contributors to the project, which is phenomenal. But I'm kind of curious, like, what your backgrounds are.
Yeah, I've actually personally developed a few mobile applications. I won't say the titles, obviously, because I'm still docs, but I have built and launched some mobile games.
You're telling me the Potato Head isn't a worldwide phenom known by all as of yet? Wow.
Oh, by the way,
Wow.
I'm using my ultimate attack right now while I am the assassin, and he turns invisible and gets like 3 times speed. So
Goodness.
I was just kind of like attacking you from all sides, and you couldn't see me.
There wasn't even like
Oh,
a registration. I was like wondering how my life was dropping down. By the way, I've so far hit you for a grand total of 17, I believe, damage out of 4,500. So I feel like I'm doing I'm doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, I shouldn't have used my my best gladiator weapon combo on you. That was my bad.
Yeah, no worries.
My bad.
We got a
bad.
good question from the audience, which is, what about the gas fees on Near? Guys? I assume that's how he phrased it.
There's still a small fraction of what Ethereum is. It's like probably like 0.001 cents a transaction on Near, approximately at the moment.
It's negligible.
It's very negligible. It's a little more expensive than Solana, but still very cheap.
And you're only going to have gas fees though when when is that even going to happen? Just when you're putting up the stake to play the game, right?
Yeah, when you're buying a gladiator, you're buying a weapon, whether from us or a secondary marketplace. Also paying your arena entry fees. So there's a major part of our game, which is personally, I think, the most interesting part, which is our virtual real estate. So the arenas themselves are actually going to be owned by the community. We wanted to create a purely decentralized earning mechanism. So that's 2 parts. One's this peer-to-peer gambling. It's not you grind all day to play a video game, you make a couple bucks. This is, if you're good, you're going to make a lot of money, and if you're bad, like somebody in this stream, you won't be making much.
Yeah, we haven't seen Exxaverse on the 1s and 2s yet, so for now, I feel like I'm still at least second place.
Yes. But moving further from that, the arenas themselves, to enter the game, there's a tiny arena entry fee. If you own one of the arenas that we auction off or give to our partners, not only do we customize it for you, so if you guys had one, it would say play economy on the wall. Whatever you want in the sky will be in the sky. Whatever you want on the floor will be on the floor. But you also get to choose game mode, 1v1, 2v2, pure capture the flag, free for all. You get to choose the game mode. You get to choose the minimum bet sizes. And you get the arena entry fees. It's your arena once you buy it off of us.
So do you see go for it?
Oh,
Becca.
no, you go.
All right. Well, do you see that at that point? Do you see this once you like own an arena, right? Could for example, like FaZe Clan or like some of the top esports people, like they own it as like a business versus like me as a player, like owning the arena, so like people will come stop by. But like I see it as like where do you guys see that falling out from the land ownership
it's both,
perspective?
right? You can advertise your own arena, right? And you can have as many people as you want be playing in your arena. And if you're a company and you want to, get sponsorships on your arena, you want people to pay you to put stuff around your own arena.
I got a great sponsor, Target. They hook me up with all of my hardware. They shoot right to the home goal line. Yeah. So it's great.
And not only that, we make custom skins for partner NFT projects. So on Near, there's a project called ASAC, and their whole thing is When Corolla instead of When Lambo, and they're these little monkey guys. So their gladiator skin is actually a Corolla with a little monkey head on top of it. And so there's the personalized arenas and there's the personalized skins. If you own an ASAC, and a gladiator in your wallet you could play as that skin. And we're trying to roll, and we've done this with 7 projects so far, and we're trying to roll it out in other ecosystems as well. So it gives a use case to other NFT projects. It gives more utility to any project that's with us.
Interesting. I love personalized skins. Well, question for me, because I obviously cannot play your game because I do still have an Apple and I did not go to Target. Why only Windows when Apple, Mac? Is that happening?
Yes. We actually just hired a new game dev, another game dev who has Unreal Engine on Mac. So that will be rolled out. But for when the open beta releases, it will only be on Windows.
So how many people are on the team building today? And like, when did you guys get started?
We got started in January, and we have 20 people working on it every single day.
Holy shit! You're telling me not this, but like you're telling me if you were to click this screen is from January?
Yes, it is.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. That's a really tight turnaround. Also for 20 people, like
lots of Red Bull.
I know like open beta is like important. What do you think? Obviously, like we're here talking about this game and playing it right now, which is awesome. And you guys have a Discord, you guys have a following. What takes this from Crypto 3 people to like my brother, who is a big WoW player / gives me shit anytime I show him a Web3 game? Like, when does that happen?
I think the biggest selling point and the reason why people will migrate is because you could play Apex Legends for 12 hours a day and you can make money just from streaming. But if you're just like an everyday gamer and you love playing games, you're going to make nothing. This is the only mechanism right now, other than just like streaming and just those traditional routes, where you actually can go and make money based on your skill as a gamer. And I think that professional gamers and just Web2 gamers in general are going to see an actually fun game with the kind of fighting mechanics that they love, and they're going to have this be their first play to earn game. I'm very confident on that.
I got one.
No, you got it. Go.
Stop mansplaining. No.
Sorry. You know me. That's just all I love to do.
I'm curious, do you guys then have as part of your strategy to reach out to FaZe, Envy, some of these big kind of gamer companies and players, right, to entice them to come over and play these games? Is that part of your strategy? Are you guys already in those conversations?
Yes, 100% is part of our strategy. We have a marketing distribution partner who is 100%. That is their job 100%. They owned the rights to Blizzard Entertainment for years in Malaysia, China. They set up many in-person events. And once the game is play to earn, right now the game you're playing right now is just a closed alpha. It doesn't have the play to earn functionality introduced. Once it is play to earn, they are in charge of going out there. They already have a large network, and they are going to try to get all of these Web2 gamers in, and they've been very successful in the past.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited about this one. I can't wait to play.
I did more than 17 damage this time.
Woo! You're going to make it. You're going to make it
fury. Right. There we go.
I came up with every single attack name myself.
Whoa, it's pretty combusting.
That's pretty cool. What's the one you're least excited about, or what's the one you're most excited about?
Which part?
Which hero?
Move.
Sorry.
Attack.
What's your favorite attack name? The move that you.
Yeah, you're most proud. You like fall asleep at night and you're like, you know what? I did good with this one.
I think I'm playing as the Executioner. I came up with the name EXXA, like Exxaverse Executioner. I think that name is probably the best.
That one's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is really cool. Obviously, like this is, we've played a lot of stuff that is like Web 2, and we've like talked about a lot of stuff that's Web 3. It's cool to actually have some gameplay and like things like that. When you think about some of the games that are the biggest, right? League of Legends, Fortnite and Minecraft and stuff like that. Like, are you thinking that you're going to be competing on this level? Are you guys trying to make it like a name for yourselves in the crypto sphere? Like how big does this get? How big does Exaverse get? I'm curious.
So if you go down our roadmap, I'm not going to give an exact date, but once we are done perfecting the arena mode, we are building out an MMORPG metaverse for the entire game. And once it's of that level, yes, I think that we are going to go out there and be competing with things like World of Warcraft. But in the limited arena mode, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I still think that, it's people play like Fortnite, for example, and it's essentially, they add a lot of game modes, but it's essentially just different versions of the same game.
When dance moves is the real question for Exaverse.
When dance moves, I think the theme of Exaverse is like dystopian, a little dark, a little evil.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if somebody grabbing their crotch and putting a L on their forehead is very.
I think that's the best time, honestly.
I know.
He's going down. I'm gonna dance and grab my crotch for sure.
Yeah. Bjorn, again, thank you for jumping in. Do you guys plan to list your own token? I think yes.
Yes,
we are.
Okay. And that is going to be cross-chain, correct? That's what I'm hearing.
Exa is going to be on Near, and then there'll be wrapped Exa on the other chains.
Got it. Cool. I mean, again, like it's cool to actually play gameplay. This is one thing that we always ask as well. It's like, what are you guys excited about? Just in general. It could be the world. It could be Web3. It could be your game. What are you guys excited about?
I am the most excited about our Gladiator Mint, our upcoming Gladiator Mint. The characters that you see in this game, those are the bases for the Gladiator Mint. So the dragon, for example, has 30, 40 heads and all these different wings, and every single gladiator is unique, like an NFT should be. And that upcoming mint is something that I've been excited about since the beginning.
Interesting. So do you have to own an NFT in order to, like, if I was going to play a dragon? Or, like, me as a new player, like, I could just download your game and just start playing even if I don't own crypto and don't do whatever, like, I can still jump in?
Not play to earn.
Not play to earn. Okay. But you can still play entering the play to earn level once you get your NFT kind of stuff.
Yes. It's buying the NFT is just like going out to, back in the day, GameStop and buying your game. And then when you sell your NFT, it's like returning it to GameStop for some money. But I guess
price gouge for $2, even though I just paid for a $60 game so that they could resell it for $55. Yeah. No, I'm very familiar with GameStop's return policy.
But the difference here is you could actually make money because it's a digital asset.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely most excited about beating Yeti at the game. That's
has that not happened yet?
It's happened once,
Do you guys feel ready? Do you guys want to do a 1v1 live? Like, we could pull up your screens right now. We can make this happen. Like, this
honestly, I'll be down. I'd be
for
down
the
for
public to see head to head.
I don't want to embarrass him, but I'm definitely willing to do it. I could stream on mine.
All right, share your screen real quick, and I'll pull it up.
Yeah. I'm gonna launch a cloud computer. It might take.
Do it.
I love it. Darth Vader versus Potato.
I know. This is the epic showdown in the metaverse that we've all been waiting for.
I don't know. Sorry, X-Max. You might be turned into French fries, though.
I know. Yeah, we'll see. Ooh, I will give you the slow dad clap. That was a great dad joke. Well done. Well done. You let me know,
all that I've been waiting for, Ryan. That's why I'm here. Slow dad clap.
I'm gonna add it to the stream. Here we go. Loading it up.
Oh yeah.
I will say, like, again, the loading screen looks great. I can't wait for the public beta, which is coming out. Which is coming out when again?
You're trying to get it out of me, but very, 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 very soon.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Let's see.
I'm gonna wait for Examax to be ready. He's got to launch the cloud computer.
Okay. So you're playing it on a cloud computer, like you don't have it on your own system?
Yeah, so I'm running a MacBook right now. So I'm actually using something called Shadow, that basically
Writing
I
this
paid for a
down.
game computer and like a
Yeah.
server rack. And yeah.
Interesting.
Hmm.
That's cool. And I'm gonna steal that
Well,
for
it's
later.
kind of, is that
so-
kind of like pixel streaming?
Yeah, exactly. So it's just streaming like the gameplay to my thing, and I'm playing with my. So I'm gonna have worse latency. So if I do turn to French fries, that's why. It's not anything
likely,
skill.
likely.
It is an
excuse.
unfair disadvantage.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. And what else? What else? Like juicy details. What cool things that are happening in the near future that you could share here? That if it's like a first here or whatever, like the gladiatorial NFTs, that's cool. What other juicy bits you got for us while we're waiting for the cloud?
I guess we could
We're ready, by the way.
hypothetically announce which chain we're going into next.
Yo,
That would be the fattest thing we could say.
Oh,
I think
maybe if, depending on Examax versus Yeti, who wins? You guys want to make a bet? I don't know how you guys feel about it.
okay. Well, Examax. Oh God, that was a mistake. Examax. I doxed you real quick. Examax. If you win, you get to say it. If I win, I get to say it. But we'll say it anyway.
There we go. All right, that's
All
what I like
right.
to hear.
I'm
All right,
ready to
jump
go.
on in.
Let's run it.
All right.
Let's play.
I see you in
Jump
the
into the server.
But I'm gonna play as my my best combo just to
Watch out.
throwing daggers, second best combo.
Wait, so there's more than just like close combat. There's like actually distance weapons that you can use and stuff.
So if you saw earlier, I was throwing fireballs at you.
Man, I don't know what was going
Ryan.
on. I just was
Oh,
dying
Ryan.
left and right. All right, it was traumatic. I'm still might lose sleep tonight over this. Man, the assassin looks real svelte. Oh my goodness.
wow. This
That's
is
a
you
good
guys.
battle.
Do we need sound effects?
Bam.
Heart pumping.
I should start bringing up. I have a soundboard as a dungeon master that I like play sound effects in the background while we're talking through things. I need to get that just so we have a laugh track for more French fry jokes, just so we can click it and get the laughs going. I think that'd be great. Whoa!
I'm actually
so there's.
that you've been holding that back.
I know. I've been waiting for the right moment to break it out for the world.
All right.
But if anyone's looking for like a really serious space station soundscape battle situation, I got the board for you.
I like it.
Which actually this works out really well, given that it's robots and everything. We're running away. So like there's the stamina aspect, there's the capture the flag, get double damage. There's a little goblin that runs around. Man.
The goblin.
Uh-oh.
I just have so many questions about.
I know. Where does this get, like? What is the goblin's story? Like, why is he in the middle of this arena? Like, what is he doing?
You want to know the goblin's lore?
Yeah, like how did he find himself to be an arbiter of buffs
of
in
health,
the arena of Exxaverse?
Yes.
You know what? We haven't wrote the lore on the little goblin guy yet, but thank you for the reminder.
If you're looking for a pinch hitter, I'm always happy to world build.
Why do you think the goblin is in the arena?
So this is a great question because I assume that he's not. Is he a little robot or is he like an actual goblin?
He's a robot. He's a robot.
Okay, so he's a robot built by the person who destroys worlds. I forget their name. And what happened to the goblin is it was an actual goblin at one point, but his consciousness got downloaded into the metaverse, right? And so he did this super powerful being creature wrong at some point along the way. And now this super powerful creature likes to throw him into these situations where his life is on the line every single day in these death matches of robots for him to be killed, hopefully. So that way he could be rebooted the next day to go through this living hell day after day after day after day.
Oh, what a horrible backstory, right?
I know, but the thing is that we don't know is the goblin, every time he's rebooted, still has all his memories from each time, and he's starting to make friends with some of the gladiators. Dun, dun, dun! So he's
I think that the goblin, so the gladiators don't end up killing him. He tries
Oh,
to help them.
Ooh,
All
who
right.
won? Who won?
no.
I won.
All right.
Of course I won. I'm the best Exaverse player there is.
Of the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of Exaverse players that are out there.
Yes.
Top of the list.
But you kind of are
Very
like
nice.
the father, right? Like, I mean, if you're not good at this game, then shame on you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my lawyer says I'm not legally able to play once it's played or earned.
Wow. Good to know. Good to know.
It's like a
That's
Navy SEAL, right? Their fists are legal or lethal weapons
lethal.
registered.
Yeah.
All right, so then give us the news, Yeti, the winner of the day.
So
what's
the
the
chain
GC
that we will be using for our gladiator mint is Solana.
Ooh.
I feel like the circle is coming all the way back around after everything that happened. Feels like Solana is coming back to the top. Why Solana? I'm curious after what was mentioned earlier about Solana.
XMX, I will let you.
You're gonna have me take it now. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Lee.
So the main reason we're going back is just because we want to bring in those users, and the infrastructure and everything that's been built up on Solana is it's way more ready at the moment to handle just growing a massive user
You hear
base.
that, Nier? They said it here first. No, I'm joking.
No, for me, the problem that we have is there aren't gamers in Nier yet. And we believe that the best way to show these gamers Nier Protocol is to first have them gaming on Solana and be introduced to Nier that way. That's how we're going to get our players in, and we're going to do it again on Ethereum, and we're going to constantly have these new classes in these different chains to bring more people to our game and more people to Nier.
But we're not forgetting about Nier either. We have a plan to make it so the assets, the NFTs, are transferable across chains.
Interesting.
And that technology is pretty interesting. I can explain it if you want, but it's...
You know what? I think that might be a good one to do on a second call. Once public beta's out, we can do this again, walk through. I'll spend about 17,000 more hours training, so that way I can get maybe 120 HP off of you guys at any one point.
Rocky music.
I think you beat XMX.
Okay.
I'm leaving, guys. It was good talking. Going on.
Well, amazing. Well, we got one last question from Bjorn, talking about BTC volatility and how it might affect the game in general. This is a question.
So my opinion, and I think that when people are going into Exxaverse and they're going to bet an amount of our token, I feel like when people play, they're not going to care about the price of the token at the time. They're going to say, I want to bet $5 on this game. I want to make $10 on this game. And I think that the decentralized play to earn mechanic really combats volatility.
I like it. It's a good answer. Hopefully, Bjorn, you're happy with that answer. Let us know. I guess this has been a lot of fun, like actually getting in and playing the game. Like I have it now downloaded on this computer, so I know at least for 29 days I can play this and have a good time. And hopefully I'll see you in there. Before we head out, like, where can people find you? All these things, like, we will share, of course, all these links and stuff as things come up. But
of course, always just check out our Twitter at Exxaverse. And if you have any questions for us, just hop into our Discord.
Heck yeah.
Love it.
And that's all we have for today, everyone. I'm Rhinosaurus Rex, as always.
Bekahtron.
Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you again on, I believe it's Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you smash that subscribe. Make sure you smash that like button. All the classic things you need to say when you're an internet streamer. We love you guys. Thank you all for joining us. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.